The evening had settled softly over Jerusalem, a warm glow enveloping the city as the sun dipped below the horizon. Inside a modest upper room, Jesus and his disciples gathered for what would be their final meal together. The air was thick with a blend of anticipation and reverence as they took their places around the low table, their hearts heavy with the weight of the moments to come. This was no ordinary supper. It was a sacred culmination of years spent together, a moment that would resonate through time. As they shared bread and wine, a symbol of nourishment and sacrifice, Jesus looked upon each of his disciples, a deep love shining in his eyes. Amidst the laughter and the gentle whispers of camaraderie, there was an underlying current of sorrow, knowing that their time together was drawing to a close. Jesus, aware of the trials ahead, sought to instill strength and hope within each heart present. He spoke to them of love, of selflessness, and of the importance of serving one another, urging them to hold on to the lessons learned during their journey together. As they partook of the bread, Jesus broke it, handing pieces to each disciple with an emphasis on unity and shared purpose. "This is my body, given for you," he declared, his voice steady yet imbued with deep emotion. The disciples, though perplexed by the weight of his words, accepted the bread, understanding instinctively that this was a moment of profound significance. With each bite, they were reminded of the teachings that had shaped their faith, the miracles they had witnessed, and the love that defined their relationship with him. Next came the cup filled with wine, representing the new covenant he was establishing. As Jesus raised the cup, a silence fell over the room, each soul present fully aware of the gravity of the moment. "This is my blood poured out for you," he said. A sense of foreboding enveloped the gathering, yet they clung to the hope and promise of redemption woven into his words. They drank deeply, sealing their commitment to the path he had laid before them, a path that would lead them through struggles and joys alike, forever changed by this encounter. After the meal, with hearts heavy yet hopeful, Jesus led them in a hymn. The melody was simple yet profound, echoing the essence of their shared experiences and faith. As they sang, their voices rose in harmony, weaving together a tapestry of gratitude and reverence. Each note seemed to resonate with the vibrancy of their journey, a journey marked by miracles, teachings, hardships, and unwavering love. The room was filled with a spirit of fellowship, binding them closer as they lifted their voices to the heavens. The hymn spoke of praise and hope, a declaration of trust in the face of adversity. It was a soothing balm for their anxious hearts, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, faith could illuminate the way. With the final notes of the hymn lingering in the air, Jesus turned to his disciples one last time. His gaze fell upon each of them, holding their eyes as he shared words of encouragement and prophecy. He spoke of trials yet to come, of betrayals and denials, yet amidst it all, he urged them to remain steadfast. His confidence in their potential shone through, a beacon of light in the impending darkness. As he reminded them of the power of love, the importance of perseverance, and the promise of his presence even in absence, they felt a swell of strength arise within them. The bond they shared was more than just that of teacher and students. It was a familial connection rooted in faith, hope, and unconditional love. As the meal concluded, the atmosphere shifted ever so slightly. The disciples, recognizing the inevitable goodbye, struggled to suppress their emotions. Conversations became more intimate, filled with whispered promises to continue his work. Each disciple shared their thoughts, memories, and fears, reminiscing about their times together, the miracles they had witnessed, the lessons imparted, and the love they had cultivated. Judas, sitting in their midst, felt the weight of his impending betrayal. As the tension in the room thickened, Jesus, in his unfathomable grace, addressed him with compassion rather than condemnation. The moment was charged with an intensity that seemed to freeze time, a striking contrast to the warmth of the gathered fellowship. The other disciples, unaware of the depths of Judas's turmoil, remained focused on the collective experience of the evening, the sacred bond of brotherhood that had been forged through trials and triumphs. This profound supper, a testament to the journey they had taken together, was more than just a meal. It was a sacred moment etched into the annals of history. It marked the culmination of Jesus' earthly ministry and the dawn of a new chapter, one that would demand sacrifice and unwavering faith from his followers. As they prepared to leave the room, Jesus spoke of the Holy Spirit, promising that they would not be left alone. This reassurance provided a flicker of light in the budding darkness, offering hope that they would not be abandoned in their future trials. With hearts filled with mixed emotions of love, sorrow, and anticipation, the disciples rose from the table, their spirits entwined in a bond that could not be broken. They understood that the path ahead would not be easy, but they were resolute in their commitment to carry forward the teachings of Jesus. As they departed from that upper room into the night, the world outside seemed to await their next steps, the echoes of their hymns still ringing in their hearts. In the days to follow, the memory of that Last Supper would serve as a source of strength and inspiration for each disciple. They would recall the lessons learned and the love shared, drawing on that well of courage as they faced the trials ahead. Even in the face of despair, they would remember Jesus' assurances, and their faith would ignite a fire within them to continue his mission, sharing his message of love and redemption with the world. The hymn they sang that night would become an anthem of hope, a reminder that even in darkness, they were united, held together by the sacred bond of love, faith, and the promise of everlasting life.